Hey everyone, Dave here, and today I have Horrified that I've brought to the table, and I'm going to show you a neat little board game bling to make these little characters even better. So these, a lot of people have been painting them. They don't have exactly the best amount of detail, but they're pretty adequate. But if you really want to upgrade the game, make things pop, then you're going to want to get the mystery minis from Funko in the Universal Monster series. And so I've actually been able to collect all of the ones that I need for this game. And so what I wanted to do was show you each of the characters and then how they look on the game board and how they actually mesh pretty well with the cardboard standees. So without further ado, let's introduce all of the characters. So we'll start off with the easy ones. So this is Dracula right here, but I'm upgrading him to my this guy right here. Pretty ominous with his eyes. He's got the finger pointing. And so the neat thing is, too, that these are all black and white. And so these are exclusive to Walgreens. So you can find them there. There are colored versions of these available as well. But I thought to kind of go along with the movies, I wanted them to look just like them. So anyways, if you look here, the base and their feet, they're not that much bigger. And it's about maybe twice the height. But when you put them on the board, they fill in their spaces just fine. So that's Dracula. So say hello to Dracula. I want to suck your blood. All right, so that's that one. Next one, another one of the easier ones, is the creature from the Black Lagoon. So we have him right there. But let's say hello to the creature from the Black Lagoon. I think he looks pretty cool. Nice, the gill man right here. And so when you move him around the board, he interacts just as well. He's about the same height, so and he can move along in the water spaces. So he stands out really, really well. Really, really like him. He's cool. All right. So the next one we'll look at is the Wolfman. So here's the Wolfman right there. Say hello to the Wolfman right here. And he looks pretty cool. Again, about the same height. And he's going to fit on the board just as well. The other one that we have the Invisible Man. And so say hello to the Invisible Man. Now, there is a super rare version of this guy. My friends actually have him where he's totally clear. So completely translucent Invisible Man figure. But this guy looks pretty cool. He's got the wraps around his head. He's got the little potion in his hand. So I think that that's going to look pretty cool on the game board. Next we have the Mummy. And say hello to the Mummy right here. And you notice he's got his little ring and the scroll. And again, they all have like that reaching out, like they want to grab you and spread terror. So I think that look really cool on the game board as well. And then finally, we have Frankenstein and his bride. Whoops, I knocked this guy over. And here we have the bride of Frankenstein. And we have Frankenstein himself here. So these two are pretty cool. There is an alternate sculpt for Frankenstein where he is holding a flower, which that would be kind of cool because you're trying to get these two together, but also they're supposed to spread terror, so we have Frankenstein looking like that. And one other thing, too, with Dracula, let me move my hand and grab the other piece. There is another sculpt. If you don't necessarily want that one and you want to have a different Dracula, you can go with this one where he is holding a lantern. So it just depends on what you want to do with this guy. You can actually use it as a first player token if you want to use that Dracula, or you can use another figure. But anyways, these guys are really, really cool. So when the gameplay is going on, let me move these out of the way, clear off the board. And so let's say, for example, we're going to set up the game, and we'll set up the Wolfman. And so we will look at the back, and what does it say for the Wolfman? Here he goes. Place the laboratory overlay on the board so it aligns with it, and place the Wolfman on the board at the mansion. Okay, so if we put the laboratory overlay where it goes on the board, which is over here, here's the laboratory. We place that there, that lines up, and we have to place the Wolfman in the mansion. So he's going to place right there. And then if we look at our different characters, let's say, for example, we're going to use the archaeologist, and the archaeologist is going to start in the docks. So he is the yellow guy. So the docks are, always trying to get confused. Okay, the docks are over there. So let's say, for example, that he is going to meet up with the monster. You can see that the monsters do stand out. They're actually the star of the show. But this is a relatively good in terms of height right there for the standees. And then also, as the villagers are coming out, I think that these are definitely a good size. In fact, when these are moving around the board and you're looking at the regular Wolfman, the Wolfman is a lot smaller. So I think that adding these, upgrading these figures right here is a way, way cooler option. So I think just a cool, neat idea to make Horrified look that much cooler. So just a neat way to bling out your game. So like I said, here's a whole pile of them. They fit right in the box. These things run, I think they're like $6 a piece. So it's a little bit of pricey to get them, but you can also maybe find them a little bit cheaper or in bundles on eBay. So again, a great way to upgrade Horrified with the Funko Mystery Mini Universal Monsters. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.